Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Life in Reality. And today we're talking about lack of city services in the Black community. This has been going on for far too long, and it has to stop. And what needs to stop is, number one, stop marching with these city officials. Okay? Stop accepting the food, the handouts, the fish fries they do with you, the hot dogs they provide for you. You don't need food. Who's thinking about food when there's crime in your neighborhood and there's so much work to be done? The food is nothing more than a distraction. It's designed to keep your mind on folly and off the issue at hand. Okay? When all the marching is done, you are still left with your issue. When the food is all eaten up, you're left with your issue. You need to demand better services from your city. Demand it. Go to those city commission meetings, go to the county commission meetings, and you guys demand better service. That's the only way that things will get better. Because when they keep providing you food like that, you know, they look at you. That's what they do for children. You give that to children. You give children food, and that keeps them quiet. They don't say too much. They got the food in their belly now. You don't need that. You need to go out there and speak up. You know, in the Black community, you know, even the roads are messed up. The roads are like washboards. You know, you ride down the road, your car is just shaking. Little things like that the city can do to make a better quality of life in the Black community. Just small things like that. You know, put police in the right areas. But they're not always in the Black community. Every once in a while you have some patrols come around, but they need to be proactive in the Black community the same way they are with other communities. It seems like with the Black community, they're more reactive. Something major happens, and then here you have a slew of police officers flying over there, you know, but if they're over there on a regular basis patrolling, then they don't have to speed over there. And this type of thing needs to stop. You got to demand that. And when you go down to these city commissions meetings and you're not getting the service you want, look, when it's time to vote, you vote these people out of office. Vote them out. If they're not doing for your community like they said they were going to do for you, vote them out. And if you have a mayor who's not helping you, not doing what he or she is supposed to do, and you don't know what to do, the mayor reports to the governor of your state. You guys get a petition signed and get he or she recalled. But you got to demand better service from your city and your county. Stop letting these folks come in and do what they want to do. It's a lack of respect for the Black community. And I'll give you another example of what I mean. So if there's a crime in a Black community and they need crime scene tape put up, normally a police officer, he or she would tie the crime scene tape to a tree and then the other end to their patrol car. Okay? So this is what happened. When everything is said and done and that police officer goes over there, what do? They take their hand and they swipe it down the middle. And they leave the other end of that crime scene tape tied to that tree. That tape stays up there until the actual tape just dry rots and falls off. That's the type of things that they show lack of respect for in the Black community. Little things like that. Just think about that. You know, next time you're in a Black community, there's a crime, look at the crime scene tape that's still tied to a tree or a pole. In other communities, non-Black communities, when there's a crime, and this crime scene tape, those officers walk over there and they untie the crime scene tape, ball it up, and put it in the back of their patrol car. See, that's the difference. Little things like that, you got to notice that they do. Black communities are not respected, and this type of thing has to stop. And it starts with us. Stop the marching, stop the eating. Stop accepting all this stuff from them. You don't need that. We need them to be proactive, not reactive. That's the only way things are going to get better. You know, they only listen to you when it's time for that re-election. Right at the beginning, yes, we're going to do this. Okay, we'll have police over here and that and the other. After that, that's it. Same situation. Even the signs in the Black community, if you look at some of the signs are so old. I mean, they can put the same type of sign up, just, if it gets rusted, the pole is rusted out. Why not put a new pole up there? But other communities, they do. These are little things that I've noticed that, have been done. You got to demand more. You have to demand more. Blacks pay taxes just like everyone else. You're entitled to the same city and county services. You're entitled to those things. There should be no lack of service for the black community when they are paying taxes like everybody else. There's no reason for that. But the black community is always overlooked, even though they pay taxes like everyone else. Even the if you notice in black communities, the speed bumps they put in the road compared to other non-black neighborhoods. In the black community, look at the speed bumps. They're the concrete ones that are kind of short. They're not as wide, They're not as wide. And it's not the smoothest bump. You go to non-black communities, look at them. They're the ones that are rubber now. They're rubber, and they have that nice slope that goes up and ease down. And if they're not rubber, they still have that slope and ease down. And I'm basing this off of what I've seen, what I continue to see. Majority of the ones I see now are nice, smooth, rubberized speed bumps. The black ones, it's a hard bump. They don't even take the time to do things like that in the black community. And those things have to change. Look what they build in the black community. In the black community, they got gas stations around. Those gas tanks underground, if they explode or something were to happen, that's on the black community. In other communities, they're not putting gas stations in those areas. People that live in other areas, they're coming into those communities to get gas, and they leave and go to their pristine areas. Okay, black people, we have got to demand better treatment, better service. When they come in with these companies that want to put gas stations or industrial type businesses in your neighborhood, that cannot be. That cannot be. I don't know if you all been to New Jersey, but I flew out to Camden, New Jersey, and I was looking at the neighborhood, and I noticed this big buildings, smokestacks and stuff, and I didn't realize that was Campbell's. All in that area I saw was nothing but industrial. And that can't be. Your kids are breathing all that soot. They put like the bus stations in the black neighborhood, it may be separated by a canal, at least what I've seen, but when those buses start up in the morning, all that black soot comes over to your neighborhood, onto your house. If your kids are outside in the morning waiting for the school bus, you got the city bus on the other side of the canal, all that smoke, things like that. Just think about that. Look at your neighborhoods. Look around your neighborhoods. Look what they put in your neighborhoods. They're putting things in they wouldn't put in any other neighborhood. Industrial places working with chemicals or manufacturing anything should be way away from anyone. It shouldn't be in any neighborhood. A lot of warehouse. They're in the black community, and that has to stop. They have a lack of respect for the black community, and we got to do better, and we got to demand better. Go to those meetings, talk to your city commissioners, your county commissioners, your mayor, and demand better service. All right, well, I hope this video helped you out. Get out there, and if you don't know what to do, you need help, please send me a message in the comments below, and I can help you. I'll be glad to. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.